Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Kareem, and I'm a head coach at the FDM Weight Loss Program. And today I'm thrilled to interview Muhammad Arshad, who's been like a client of ours on the weight loss program. Muhammad, how are you, bro?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Jazakallah for the welcome on the interview. How are you?
No problem. I'm good, bro. Thanks.
Thank you.
So, bro, could you please tell us a bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. Name, obviously, Muhammad Arshad. I'm 48 years old. Live in England. I run a training company, trustee of a charity, and I do Kung Fu, Wing Chun, martial arts as well.
Amazing. So,
married with 5 kids as well.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You are a father. Yeah. So, as you know, we work with busy professionals, and these professionals are mostly like fathers, like yourself. Maybe like in the same. We work with like guys from like 30, maybe 25, up to 55. So, the main goal for this call is to ask you to share your experience, because you said that you are 48 years old. So to share your experience, like before joining the FDLM, working with us, and of course, how is life like right now for you? So let's start first before joining the Fit.Dad Life Mastery program. So what made you decide to join, and how was your life like at that moment?
Okay, I wouldn't consider myself totally unfit. I was overweight, but I was obese. I was over, I think at one point in around Ramadan time last year in 2023, I think I weighed myself and I was tipping the scales over 17.5 stone. So I was 111 kgs in April last year. And then I remember going for Umrah and being out of breath and not, feeling, carrying a lot of weight. I was wearing extra large clothes and even they were tight. And I remember, and I run a gym. I teach martial arts, so I wasn't a very good role model. And it came to a head, and I thought. But then I gave myself these excuses that okay, I'm a bit older, and I tried a few things, tried to eat with discipline, and even my teacher, who's the martial arts teacher, said, "Well, you just need to eat less." I said, "Okay, I'll try that." And alhamdulillah, he's amazing. He's 67 this year, and he's very slim. I mean, the secret is that he just trains all the time and regulates his eating. He understands his body. But he wasn't exactly, he was coaching me in the martial arts skills, but not in the diet. So I needed some help. And then I came across a brother. We went on a networking event, and he mentioned Coach Adam. And I thought, okay. And then I forgot about it. Then I came back and I looked it up, and I got in touch. And I thought, I needed help here. I can't do this on my own. Whenever I needed to do anything successful in business and work, I've gone and trained and got some help and guidance. So why can't I do that for my fitness and health and my diet? So I had to accept the fact that I needed help first. And that's why I made the decision.
Amazing. Yeah, thanks. So let's talk about now when you joined. So how was your experience like working with us, with me as your coach, and also like the group, the brothers, and the program, like the app, the coaching overall?
I think there's a lot of effort that's been put into it. Clearly a lot of investment. There's a lot of knowledge. And that's not only just for myself. And you were very approachable, friendly, and supportive coaching, alhamdulillah, so for myself. And obviously you've seen guys like myself and others start the journey. So the guidance and support was there. There was no pressure to join. It was just a lot of supportive information. And then for me to make a decision. And then I've made decisions in the past, business decisions, personal decisions. Some have been fantastic, some have been not good. But unless you make a decision, you're not going to get anywhere. And what's the loss? And looking back on it, it was the best decision I made. And on the back of that, I've made other decisions and I've been successful. So, and not every decision is going to be correct. I accept that. But if I carry on doing what I did, I will always get what I got. So, alhamdulillah, the whole program, the online, the Telegram group, the Facebook support group, but more importantly, the app. There's been a lot of effort that's been put in there, obviously based on feedback you've had. And that weekly support, guidance, accountability, all
diet
that really,
reviews.
Yeah, the views were fantastic. Because I had to be careful, I'm going to have to take a picture of this. And then obviously, I'm going to have to keep these steps up. It became for me, it became like a game. I need to get this many steps in this week. Where am I compared to last week? And then the momentum carried on. So alhamdulillah, it was good. It was a good experience.
Alhamdulillah, thanks. So what kind of results you've gotten working with us? And of course, how is life right now?
Okay, so alhamdulillah, by the time I joined, I think it was around 29th, end of June, I think I'd already, because of all the free information support I'd received from you guys, I'd already come down to about just over 100 kilos, just making conscious decisions. So, but I was stuck. So when I actually did make the move and actually joined, that weight fell. But alhamdulillah, the good news was that you've got younger guys on the program that are probably losing about a kilo a week and probably more. Mine was slower, but I wasn't too bothered about that. I think I was losing an average of about half a kilo a week. And it was going. And then I remember speaking to yourself as well, saying, look, is this right? And you said, look, it's perfectly normal. Everybody's different. And you will get, and then the knowledge about how muscles hold water and how after a while you get the whoosh effect, and all this knowledge that you had about how your body changes and how initially it's just water weight that you lost. And then you start, and then when I started seeing my body change, and then I started getting the comments from people, and then that motivated me more, and then I just kept on, and alhamdulillah. If you think about it, I was a size 38 waist, and I was struggling to close the button and zip, and I was falling out. And I have now got to a size 34, and it's loose. My belly went from 115 centimeters, and it went right down to about 76, 77 centimeters.
Massive.
I've got to back up again now to 79. So I need to do something about those two centimeters. But it's
no problem.
And that's my belly and not my waist. And my waist is, alhamdulillah. So I feel more agile. I feel lighter. I feel more alert. I don't feel lazy. And alhamdulillah, if I don't feel hungry, I don't eat. So a lot of times I don't need to have breakfast. Because again, what I was eating and the amount I was eating when I was 100 kilos, I don't need to eat that much because I don't, I need to, and if I need to lose more weight, I need to eat less or eat what I need to eat properly. So the portions and good nutrient dense food, getting the macros right. So that knowledge I've gained, which is with me for life, you can't put a price on that. And then, and inshallah, alhamdulillah, the benefit of that to my health, I don't know the price of that. I don't know the return on investment on that. But so alhamdulillah, from that point of view, and in 6 months, so I went for the longer program. I didn't go for the 12 weeks. I thought, look, I'll commit. Yeah. And it was good because we went from the summer to the winter. So towards the end, it may be raining, the UK weather. So being able to commit and carry on and still do the walks. And it was good because then my wife joined me as well on the walks and thought, right, okay, let's do something together. And that was a good knock-on benefit as well. And it's good when your kids, I've got adult children now. My eldest is 24, 3 boys, 24, 23, 21, and then my daughter's at 18 and 15. So it's good to be an inspiration for them because, if I'm definitely, I think I'm on the same size as my youngest son now. So my eldest son, I've given him my old suits, and I said, "There you go. Look, these are gifts for you. You can wear these now." So they don't fit me anymore.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. So you said that you are like 44, 48. So
yes,
we have.
I'm 49 next month in August.
Yeah, you're still young, bro. You're still young. You look young also.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. So like I said, we work with a lot of like busy professionals. These guys like yourself, CEOs, like CFOs, they're very busy and they have kids. So would you say to them that this is like possible? It doesn't like require a lot of time and like and commitment. Of course, commitment like should be there. However, it's not like that hard, so to speak. You could do it. They would be able to do it. Would you confirm?
Of course.
Yeah.
And you've had clients that are like that. I think it's a mindset thing. It's, for example, you're a very busy CFO or a CEO, but you don't neglect personal grooming.
Yeah, of course.
So you take time out for that. You take time out for personal grooming. You get dressed properly, and that's what this is. And this is, if it becomes part of your routine, and you don't have to adjust your routine that much, that's fine. Incorporate it. Find 20, 30 minutes for yourself a day. That's all. Try and take steps rather than the lift in some cases. Try and walk a little bit more. I'll give you an example, and my wife used to laugh at this. Before, she would say, put the trash out, or can you quickly do the dishes? I'm not feeling well. You can flip that and say, oh, yeah, that's fine. That's a workout.
Yeah. I've got to burn some calories.
I'll get some steps in. So you give it a different positive attitude. And that what that does is that it benefits because you're moving. You are active. And by doing that, what happens is that it has a knock-on effect. Yeah, and then people will notice. And again, it's like busy CEOs, professionals, they already know that they have to have a plan. And they have to manage their time anyways. So this is just another project, if you like, that they have to manage.
Exactly.
But the most important project, it's them. It's their health and their wealth, which is their wealth. And if they can manage this project themselves, their longevity in their business as a main person is going to be there. Yeah.
Amazing. So just a final one. What kind of like breakthroughs, especially mindset, because before starting recording this, we were speaking about like how your mindset changed, etc. So because in this program, we're not like hardcore, like relying on hardcore gym workouts, etc. It's like a human to human kind of coaching. It's almost like life coaching. So it's like therapeutic, like coaching, so to speak. Yeah. So from a person or identity of, let's say, like a fat person to become like a fit person or fit CEO, you're still CEO, but with the body of like fit person, so to speak. Like you said, we change maybe the priorities. We help you how to manage this in real life and help you like implement the change. So what kind of breakthroughs, especially like from mindset standpoint, you've gotten working with us during the 6 months?
I think those have been the key. I mean, some of the chats we've had, is that the challenges that you have about your own, these limiting beliefs that you have about yourself. I'll just settle for this. Well, no, you don't have to. And giving myself permission to actually lose weight and, not... Other people may sabotage, may say, here, come on, have a piece of slice, have this. Come on, you're all right. It's a cheat day. And then what will happen is that you will either give into that or you will sabotage it yourself because you might start feeling bad for others that are not, have got more weight than yourself. And so it's giving yourself permission to lose the weight and say, look, and it's your own personal journey and you know your body and you know what you should be doing and you shouldn't. And then when you do that, alhamdulillah, what happens is that you start to change. And that with that mindset, if you take that with your salah, with your other ibadat as well, and also work, don't settle for less. Be willing to actually push yourself and give yourself permission. I think that was the other thing, that when you actually put yourself a limit on yourself, look, this is enough, that's it, and then you're limiting the amount of success you'll have. It's okay, I'll just get this much amount of money and that's enough. Why? Why do you need to limit that? Because the more successful you are, the more you can help, and the more you can give others, and more of a role model you can be. So that's the mindset that I've learned, and obviously from that, the benefits have been the weight loss. So I think that it's the journey. The person you become doing this with your mindset is more powerful than the results. The results are going to come, whether they'll come. If you have the mindset, they will come. You just need to be patient. Whether it takes you 3 months extra, 3 months longer. I've got new goals for myself. Fine, I missed a goal and I didn't get to 85 kgs by the summer. Fine, I'll give myself 2 more months, and then I'll do. So, I don't need to punish myself because I did it. I don't know, like Coach Adam says, just because I got a puncture, I'm not going to go and slash all my tires.
Of course.
The point, that's fine. Look, I'll give myself permission. Fine, I didn't do that. Let's carry on.
Exactly.
So that type of mindset is powerful.
Amazing, Muhammad. And just like for the record, we're recording this like 6 months after you finished like the program, okay, and you still maintaining. Of course, you gained a kg, which is fine. It's just like a weight noise, I call it, on the scale, because we're busy professionals now. Once we see like a bit of fat or flab, we know what to do, okay. So this is like the powerful thing about like having the right tools. You don't have to go into like to extreme, like doing stuff like weighing food, calculating calories, all that stuff, or living in the gym. Now you know that, hey, I'm gonna like tweak, maybe control my portions, and just like walk more. That's it. Yeah,
absolutely. I must admit, I've been guilty of just maintaining it and not doing anything. In some weeks, I've not done anything, and making bad food decisions. Because, like I said, when you've got grown-up children, they'll get food in, and they'll say, "Dad, do you want to taste a bit? Go on, Dad, have a bit of this." And then before you know it, you think, "Well, hang on." But then what will happen is that because of the mindset, the next day you'll think, "Okay, I'll just adjust and I'll eat sensibly again." And the good news is, my youngest son, he's really into his training now, and he, eats sensibly, so that helps. So we need to make sure that we got, again, the correct food in the house. Make sure we got the eggs in the house and got his protein powder and everything.
The right supply.
The correct supply. Yeah. So I mean, it's about like you said, when you in the past, when I was big, I didn't notice any difference. But now, because it's all ingrained into me now, if I look in the mirror 1 week and I'm thinking, okay, hang on, and I do still weigh myself every other week, so I'll know exactly where I am. But that is for myself. So, for example, I'll give myself a little target now. So we booked a holiday for the end of August. We'll be going away. This will be my first holiday, by the way, since before joining the program. Actually, I didn't go away. We were supposed to go away for a charity trip in October, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. So that'll be good. I'll get to experience a holiday with this body.
With the new car.
The new upgraded version. So inshallah, that should be good, and it's going to be with the family. So the only thing I would say, looking at last year, I did this, by the way, while I was doing for my MBA, the final research project. It's one of the hardest things I've done. It's very stressful. So I had to sacrifice a holiday in August. I said to my wife, sorry, not this year. So I have to play that qadar this year. But to go to the point earlier on, so you may have a stressful thing that you're doing, and that takes a lot out of you. But I remember writing the project and then to take time out to reflect and then just give myself a break. I'll go for a walk. So if you've got good habits in there, you'd always incorporate them. I remember when I was reviewing my Quran, I needed to just read it and then review it of certain surahs. But there was nothing wrong with me doing that in my walk. So I listen to it, I read it, and I listen to it. And I remember discussing this with you, Kareem, is that where if you start doing something else and it becomes part of routine. So I started listening to lectures, Islamic lectures, while on the walk. Because you're walking anyway, and it's nice stacking. And it's a habit stacking it. And it was fantastic because all the benefits of the walk, so you got a good sweat on, but I have sinus issues, so my sinus is getting cleared, I'm breathing better, I'm feeling good, and then good night's sleep. So all these habits, when they're stacking up like this, amazing. So brilliant. And then it just carries on because all you do then is you just build on that.
Exactly. You become a new person.
Yeah.
Literally. Amazing. Yeah, just like a final one, bro. What would you say for like busy fathers like yourself? Maybe they might have the same age like yourself.
Yeah.
And maybe they're like sitting on the fence, hesitating about like joining, or they think, oh, this is not for me. This is like for youngsters, all that stuff. What would you say to them?
Okay. If you're, look, I'll give you my own example. There are other programs out there, but for me, I'm a Muslim. I'm a practicing Muslim, and the people that are the coaches, mashallah, yourself, Sheikh Kareem and Sheikh Adam, mashallah, my teachers, they know exactly where I'm coming from. So they know. I'm not saying that non-Muslims don't benefit. Of course they do. But you know exactly that I can't hide anywhere. I can't use any excuse. And it relates. So I know the food is going to be recommended. It's halal. And, look, I forgot to mention this. The recipes, the food is delicious. You've got about 4 recipe books. And, the delicious food there. Then, look, just make the decision, because what are you going to do with your money if you've got no health? Invest in yourself, and what's going to happen is that you won't need to look back, and speak to people like myself, others, and if you could do that, if you give yourself permission to be a better person and allow yourself to be coached, and you're willing to learn, then alhamdulillah, that's a growth mindset. You're going to become a different person. And I remember seeing this on a college professor's wall, and it's really interesting and it's really important. I found it quite interesting. And the comment was that if it's important to you, you'll find a way. If it's not, you'll find an excuse. So if your health and your quality standard life is important to you, you'll find a way to do it. And this is on a plate. I'm just glad I came to it when I did. And it's changed my thought process, not only just for my health benefits in terms of my weight, but also in what else I can achieve in my work life as well. And, why, instead of staying back and, being reserved, putting myself forward has been important. And that's been successful for us. We've taken on, I employ about 13 members of staff now. And that's not including associates. I'm a chair of a charity that's growing. It's a welfare benefits charity. And all that needs energy, and you need to be fit to be able to contribute to all that. So if you're thinking about it, just do it. Make the decision. You won't regret it, inshallah.
Amazing. Thank you, Muhammad, for coming to this call. Me personally, I really enjoyed working with you. It's been I think 6 months working together, seeing you progress from, like you said, weighing 111 kgs down to, I think we finished around 86 or 87. Yeah. Yes. Especially the belly, bro. Yeah, you lost a lot of belly size. Now you have like flat stomach. Amazing. Inshallah, I might like put like the before and afters in the video when I edit it. So it was like amazing to see progress overall, especially busy professional like yourself, a father like you said, and I know that you're busy, okay, but you did like put in the work, no excuses like you said, and you held yourself accountable to me and to the brothers in the group, and I'm glad to see you in this like at this stage, happy, maybe fitter, you have more energy, and looking forward to do other like big stuff, big changes. Because now we were speaking about like the upper limit. By the way, this is a good book. It's by Gay Hendricks. It's called The Upper Limit, I think. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. So this concept of the upper limit is people, they tend to self-sabotage. Okay.
Yeah.
And now once you experience this, and I remember saying this to you, once you lose weight, and you experience this positive change, afterwards, like the sky is the limit in terms of like projects, what you could do, because now you have like a point of reference. I've done this. I have the success, the mechanism of success in me. I just need to have a plan, like you said, and maybe why you joined, because you did like projects before, maybe you worked with coaches in your business. So yes. Now you just need like the roadmap from a professional who did it before me. And I'm going to just like stick to it and maybe ask for help, tweaking my approach to achieve the goal. So seeing you do this was like a really like good, especially like you inspire me. Maybe I'm your coach, but overall you're older than me and also maybe more successful than me in other areas. And it was like a real pleasure to see you. And it's an inspiration for me, and it's been like a next change relationship, positive one. So yeah, I'm glad that you're like in a healthier place, or maybe with a healthier body now. So I'm gonna thank you again for accepting to do this interview, and inshallah this would help other people in your position to improve their health and enjoy their lives, inshallah. Okay, bro.
Exactly.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.